Hey there, everybody. Welcome into this edition
thank God, that was
of ESPNFC's Extra Time.
That was some pause.
Don Hutchison, Frank
That was an
LeBeau,
incredible
Craig
pause.
Burley.
Was that pause for effect?
And an awkward pause, as well as your Twitter questions
just hammered.
here. Hey, PSG.
Yeah, well, why not? Messi went there for the money as well, didn't he?
Oh, now you want to go in on Messi, too?
Well, he did.
Anybody else?
Well, he did.
Well, he didn't really have too many other options, right? Who's going to pay?
Messi never had options. Well, he'd take less money. Go somewhere, he'd take less money. He went for the money.
You think that'll happen now? You think people who went to PSG for the money over the last decade will now see it and be like, nah, I don't want to go there? Money still talks.
That's so. Well, we would know.
No. Craig, do you really have any more criticism on how bad Manchester United are? They are a shambles of their former self.
I've run out of superlatives. I've run out of words. I've just run out of things. They just bore me now. I mean, it's so bad. It's like, I can't believe. I never thought it would get worse.
It has gotten worse under Ragnick, hasn't it?
Yes.
Like,
and that's down to, I think that's too, well, there's more arms to this than meets the eye. But one, he has achieved nothing in his time there, very little on the field, and two, the players have almost sacked it. They've just thrown the towel in.
What happened last weekend? You said they were going to be top four.
Because the other two were absolutely rank rotten as well.
You think they'd be still in a race if Ole was the manager?
No.
No? Oh, so then
in the race for top four?
Yeah, I mean, we just saw the odds there were 100 to 1.
Honestly, the decision making at this club, that's all, Oh my God.
Don, what is the percent chance that Newcastle finish in a European place next season from the drop zone to the top half of the table?
Hey, don't forget this season, Sebby. Don't forget this season, by the way. Because listen, there's a ridiculous scenario, and I'm not even going to try and go there.
Well, go on.
Where 9th in the Premier League might actually be enough.
Does that?
Everyone's got to win.
Does that scenario involve percentages?
Everyone's got to win conferences. No, it's two. That percentages must be like 1, because teams have got to win the Europa Conference. Teams have got to win Europa League. Premier League teams have got to win the Champions League. It's got to rain on Thursday. It's got to be sunny on a Saturday, and 9th can get a European spot.
All right. What about next year?
Next season. Next year, I'm going to go. I'm not going to be greedy, being a Newcastle fan. I'm not going to be greedy because I would take top half. I'm going to say there is a 30% chance of a European spot next season.
Wow. That sounds pretty optimistic.
Yeah.
For all three of you,
Is that optimistic? Is that?
Well,
yeah, for Newcastle, I think.
You're looking at optimism, but he's not as optimistic as he's finishing this year.
Right.
All the
I'm joking. This
fall on the right. By the way, Frank, where are you?
Yeah, where is Frank? That's it's a different
Frank,
look.
Where in the world are you?
Well, because I'm with Don. I think Newcastle is back to the business. They're 9th right now, and I think next season they're going to buy players and they're going to finish in Europe.
No,
I'm sorry, Don. We meant physically, Frank. Where are you?
Frank, where are you in the world? Where is your passport taking you? Where are you?
Oh, right now I'm in Normandy. I'm in my new house in Normandy, so it's my new studio. You don't see the difference, guys.
No, I do.
Because it's the same setup. But I'm the first time that I. What?
No, it's the first time in the studio.
We didn't notice it. To be honest with you, I didn't really notice the backdrop because of the colour of your shirt. It was sort of blinding me a little bit. So you've moved to Normandy?
Well,
no, this is one of his many homes.
You've moved to Normandy? Is this one?
No.
Wow.
No, I have two. I have another. I still have my house in Paris, and I bought a little farm, let's say, in Normandy. So I go back and forth.
And another one in Luxembourg. How many houses have you got?
I remember the weekend.
Don't go there.
Don't go there. No, I'm not going there.
Yeah, I remember the time when I bought a little farm in Normandy.
My daughter lives in Luxembourg. Don't start.
In fact, that's what I'm going to do when I finish this show tonight.
Go buy a farm in Normandy. Just a little one.
I'd like to take it step by step. I'm going to go home. I'm going to go on the internet, and I'm going to see if there's anything in my price range in Normandy.
In Frank's neighbourhood.
Not in Frank's neighbourhood.
For the guys, what was more challenging late in a game?
He doesn't want me to move there, Frank. See?
He doesn't want you in his neighborhood.
Saying, no.
Yeah, no.
Go on, what?
What was more challenging late in a game?
No, we don't want Scottish people around us.
Frank.
Wow.
Frank.
Let's see if we can get through this.
I agree.
Defending a lead, being down a goal, or being deadlocked tied. For the guys, what was more challenging late in the game? So you could either be defending a lead, you could be down a goal.
Being behind.
Hold on a minute. I think I'll
Being
prefer
behind,
to be
surely.
down a goal. I mean, what's more challenging?
Yeah.
Being down a goal. No.
But there's like the pressure of maybe holding on to a lead. You could.
Well, at least you've got something to hold on to.
Mm-hmm. So it wasn't that great of a question, is what you're telling me.
I mean,
Ridiculous question.
I mean, I'm trying to be nice here. For once.
Do the guys?
What do you think? 2 minutes left plus a bit of injury time. Unless you're playing Barcelona and he puts 37 minutes on, like they did today. Injury, not quite. I embellished that, but it wasn't far off. You'd want to be a goal up. It's something to hold on to, isn't it? That's. You're listening to me?
Yeah, I am.
Well, you're not. You're writing. And I know you can't do two things at once, so you were not listening.
Do the guys remember a game that they absolutely dominated but ended up on the losing side?
Yeah, Scotland-Brazil, 1998 World Cup.
You absolutely dominated and lost, was it 3-0?
Well, no, listen, we lost 2-1.
It was 2-1?
It's why, you know why, Sebastian, we don't want any Scottish in Normandy? Because they brag too much. That's why. I can't
I'm sorry, did Frank LeBeuf just say that somebody else brags too much?
Yeah.
Wow.
The man that normally does this show with the World Cup sitting behind him.
Frank. Any games like that? Well, where you dominated but were on the losing side?
Can't remember.
No?
I need those questions in advance. I just can't remember.
Yeah, Don, what do you think? Anything jump to mind? Games that you dominated?
Well, when... like Craig, you need a bit of time to sort of go into the Rolodex and the memory. But Craig, what was the game when we played Belgium or Scotland and they spawned a 2-2 draw and we had to go into the playoffs?
The World Cup qualifier.
What was that game?
Yeah, well, it was Scotland-Belgium.
World Cup qualifier?
Yeah. Or a Euro qualifier, I can't remember. It was at Hampden, and we absolutely swarmed all over them early on. And we were 2-0 up. They were down to 10 men. 2-0 and 2-0 at the time, and we were cruising. I mean, battering them. Then the Vilmot scored the goal. I'm going to give you the whole game here, so I've got 90 minutes.
This is the 11 minutes of stoppage time.
Mark Vilmots scored with a header, and then an injury time right at the end. Daniel Van Bouten, who went on to play for Bayern Munich, big old unit, came up and bashed one in with the head. 2-2.
I played with him for Marseille.
Yeah, you know the guy, and slightly more hair than you, Frank, I have to say. And Bosch, 2-2 Don, wasn't it? And we never recovered from that, never qualified.
No.
That was a. People are not really interested whether it was a dagger to the heart, but it was Don, wasn't it?
Don?
Wasn't it? Killed us. Absolutely killed us.
You know what? Do you want a story about Daniel Van Bouten?
No. Is it clean?
You want a story about Daniel Van Bouten? Yes, you want a story?
Yes.
Yeah. 30 seconds, a short 30 seconds. Daniel Van Bouten played for Marseille, and Hollywood called him to play the new Tarzan in an American movie. But because he didn't speak English, he couldn't be the new Tarzan. But that guy he had the body of the new Tarzan. It was huge.
Yeah. I was rather disappointed.
Voilà.
There's not the story. No. I mean the result, but I'm sure there's been many.
Well, it's to the point of the question, right? You absolutely dominate a game.
You're at Hampden, it's a big qualifier. You're against your other main rival in the group, Belgium, and you chuck it all away, and they're down to 10 men because you switch off.
Frank, who is the most underrated player you played with on the French national team? Underrated.
What's underrated mean?
Wow. Guy who didn't get the credit they deserved.
What about Lizarazu?
Oh, he was good.
No, he was very good. But did he get the credit, Frank, he deserved? No?
No, he was. I think maybe Vincent Candela. Vincent Candela played for Roma, and he was number 2 for France because Lizarazu was playing as a fullback. But Vincent Candela was an absolute outstanding player. Played for Roma and you can ask Totti what he thought about him. I think he would say that he was maybe one of the, if it's not the best, but one of the best fullback in the world. It was absolutely fantastic. Not very known, but fantastic player. Yeah, definitely underrated because he deserved better. No, Lizarazu, he won the Champions League with Bayern Munich. Almost signed for Arsenal. He had a fantastic career, and he was recognized as a fantastic player.
You know who is underrated on those teams that I feel like people don't talk enough about?
Go on.
Frank Leboeuf.
Don't say that. Don't say that. You get a big head.
I love you, Sebastian. I love you.
Never mind get his head out of his house. He won't be able to get it out of Normandy.
That's right. That's right. We'll be doing live hits from Normandy for the duration. All right, that's it for this edition of Extra Time. That's it.
Oh, not too many silly questions today.
Nope, just the 5.
Just the one that said, would you prefer to be leading the game or not leading?
You're right. That for a panel of former professional footballers may have been very obvious. We'll see if we get any more obvious questions on tomorrow's edition of Extra Time. Hope we'll see you for ESPN FC, available daily right here on ESPN+.
Thank you very much for watching ESPN FC on YouTube. For more highlights, analysis and exclusive content, be sure to subscribe.